I didn't expect that I would make another video about it, but surprisingly, here in Romania, a lot of people are outraged over this, and that's great. I mean, you should be outraged over this. The idea that the public can vote and spend their own money to send an SMS and then their votes not matter and not count is definitely something that people should get upset about. And as more and more people are asking questions, they're getting answers, and some of them are outraging them even further. Now, the EBU are the people who organize this competition, and apparently they switched the vote to several countries. Romania is just one of them, but apparently it's also Azerbaijan, Georgia, Montenegro, Poland, and San Marino. So what they did is they invalidated the votes from the public, claiming that there were irregularities, and they claimed this in the last second with all these countries. And then they said that they're going to replace the votes with substitute aggregate results from each country concerned. So they took the votes from the country and they gave it to Ukraine. But what's also interesting is that they advised countries, they advised the juries from the countries to vote for Ukraine. Like, this is ridiculous. This is insane, right? So, this is a music competition. It's not a show of solidarity or anything. No, like, you're supposed to vote for the music. And the organizers of the competition was telling the jury from other nations, like, you need to vote for Ukraine. And when some nations didn't vote, and they voted for something else, their vote was discarded, and then the organizers of the competition gave the vote to Ukraine. I listened to the song from Ukraine. It's not a bad song. I wish it would have won without this bullshit. And chances are it could have won without this bullshit. I mean, I looked at the overwhelming results, but like, now it's even in question. Did other countries vote because they were advised to vote correctly? Again, many people expected Ukraine to get the sympathy vote anyway. But I'm not going to go into that because I already made videos about it. Let me show you something else. This is how Romania actually voted. And they're considering this to be an irregularity. Romania historically has voted for Moldavia. What irregularity? Every single goddamn competition we vote for Moldavia. It's a neighboring country. And on top of that, it's literally on the border with the conflict. So Moldavia got 12 points from Romania. Greece got 10. Poland got 8. Holland 7. Azerbaijan 6. Australia 5. I don't know why Australia is in this competition, to be honest. Like, it's called Eurovision. Why do they have Israel in it? Like, Israel is not in Europe. Why do they have Australia in it? Australia is not. I'm pretty sure there's an explanation, but it's just like so weird. Why not have America at this point? You'll have probably voted for Ukraine as well. Italia 4, Spain 3 points, Finland 2, and Lithuania 1. So they took the 12 points from Moldavia and they gave them to Ukraine. Why even have the why couldn't you just say from the beginning, this time we're not going to have a vote? You could have done this. What's even the point? Like, the reason that this upsets me is that now everything, like literally everything, is political. Even a music competition, which was always political, but not like this. Not to this extent. Why even have the charade? Why even pretend? Why are you having the charade that if I send a text message and it costs me €2 to send, you're going to take my vote into consideration when clearly you won? That's what pisses off a lot of people. And there are talks of people boycotting the next Eurovision. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. The people who watch it, they're still going to watch it. I think, like, the majority of people who watch Eurovision right now are teenage girls. Like, that's pretty much the targeted demographic. And then you have, like, the teenage guys that watch it so that they can have something to talk about with the teenage girls. But it used to be nice to watch all of these competitions and to wonder who's going to win, right? Like, which one is the best music? It used to be a thing, that was the whole magic of this. It's like, who's going to win? But now apparently the organizers get to decide. And the question is like, what about the previous competitions? Did they decide then? I honestly think they did. After seeing this, why not? What is the guarantee that they didn't? Are they going to decide in the future? Is there even a point for me to send the text message? Honestly, if you send them text messages in the future, you're dumb. Don't boycott it if you want to watch it. Like, that's fine. You know, like, the type of people that want to watch it are going to watch it anyway. But, like, tell the people that watch it not to send the text message. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. Why are you doing it? Let me know what you guys think. And if you like this video, please consider giving a super thanks. Probably the last video I'm going to make about this, unless, and this is hoping, Romanian television is going to sue. They should sue, because this is a financial contract. It made them look bad, like the Romanian television reputation is at stake. People put faith in them, that's why they send the text message. So I think they have clause for a lawsuit. I don't expect like the people who have sent text messages to sue, but it would be hilarious if they did. If not for Romania, like maybe other countries can also file suit, because again, like there were a list of countries that I talked about earlier. I don't like this. Look at this. In other countries, such as would-be EU candidates, Moldavia and Ukraine, the juries were apparently more in line with the EBU's recommendations. What the fuck? So, what does it matter that your country is an EU candidate? So, if you're an EU candidate, you gotta listen to Eurovision's recommendations? I mean, this is what it means to be European, right? Like, you listen to the man in charge. You don't do what the people want. You listen to the man in charge, because this is the vibe that I'm getting from reading this article. But their vote in favor of the United Kingdom puzzled the public. The outcome, the PR department of the public broadcasters and politicians in the eastern part of Europe spent their weekend explaining the misunderstanding. The Georgian public broadcaster, GPB, is still seeking clarification regarding why its jury votes were not accepted and why its 12 points went to the United Kingdom instead of Ukraine. So it's not just that some votes went to Ukraine, it's like some votes went to the United Kingdom. And politicians are involved. Moldavia jury gave its 12 points to the UK of its own free will and was not invalidated, but they will now have to explain to their boss and to the public why no points were given to Romania, the recipient of 12 points from the public, Moldavia's traditional partner in Eurovision. This is such a clusterfuck. It's a music competition. What the fucking hell? It's supposed to be about the music. If you want to make it about politics, make a competition about politics. Like, make a competition, I don't know, the happenings of Europe, and have, like, every country explain what it did for Europe for the last year, and then people can vote on that. But can we have, like, some place where people just sing, and we get to choose the best singer? Is that too much to fucking ask? If it happens to be Ukraine, of course, you know, so be it. I don't care. But, like, have the best singer win the fucking singing competition. You know, like, what's your resume? Oh, I won Eurovision. Oh, well, I guess your country got the pity vote that year, didn't it? Is this, like, the future? Man, is there a single competition that actually makes sense? Okay, people are looking at me, are seeking me in Discord. So I'm going to take my leave now. I was going to keep ranting, but I guess my time is up. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please give a super thanks, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.